Calxiyn here, and today we are doing the Juniper death theory, not Jeff theory.
They're all secretly named Jeff.
Okay, no.
Secretly? I can't talk today.
So this was requested by Blacktop Ace on our Discord server. He is not a patron, but if you're active in the Discord server, there are ways to win video tickets, which you can use to then request us to do a video for you. So
I've gotten them, oddly enough.
I've been sitting on this one for a while, so if you guys can't afford being a patron, the easiest way to get video tickets is joining a Discord server.
All the biggest Ruby theories, Crow being Ruby's dad, the Juniper death theories, the Juniper death theories all took you a very long time to get to.
I know, because I was like, Okay. So I know this theory off by heart, so I'm gonna tell you, okay? So it's basically the idea that all of Team Juniper is gonna die, and they're all gonna die based on how their historical people died. So that is basically the theory. Because Pyrrha died basically with the Achilles heel situation, and that's what killed Achilles.
Yeah, so when Achilles sacked Troy, he got shot in the ankle because Achilles couldn't be hurt because his mother dipped him in a lake of, like, invulnerability.
Yeah, and then
but she held him by the ankle, which is like, you know, you can double dip, right? You can, like, do a double glaze, you know, make sure your son is safe from fucking arrows.
Ancient Greece is just...
They tried their best. It's a little arbitrary. You ate this pomegranate. Now the fall happens. I think that's how that works. So yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And then, so he got shot in the heel, then in the heart. And Pyrrha got shot in the heel, then in the heart.
Okay, so, and then basically this is how the theory goes as I've seen it. Nora is gonna die by poison by Tyrion. We know Tyrion's getting a new tail. Not necessarily Tyrion, because this existed before we ever saw Tyrion, but Thor died by poison.
Yes.
By a snake, I thought.
Nora is.
But we can, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
So then maybe, hey, then we have this villain, so maybe Nora goes out like that.
Yeah, and so maybe Nora will die by Tyrion. But yeah, she'll basically die by poison. Then Ren, being so heartbroken about Nora dying, will kill himself.
And that's how Mulan went?
That's how Mulan went out.
Holy shit. Do you really think Ruby's gonna do suicide? What if like...
People have argued that Blake is gonna kill herself. Wow. That Blake went to Menagerie to kill herself.
Maybe, like, less suicide and more, like, sacrificing yourself to save others?
So. That doesn't work with this theory, though, because Mulan was basically forced into marriage with somebody that she didn't love, and she was basically, I don't want to say she was reduced to being a woman in China, but she was reduced to just being another woman in China, and she killed herself.
Fuck.
And so maybe, like, that Ren couldn't, like, be with the person he actually loved, like Nora.
Oh, yeah, Nora, and then he couldn't be with the person he wanted, he couldn't be the person he wanted to be, so then he just self-sacrificed and, like...
He killed himself.
I feel like I don't think they'll do suicide. I think they
maybe he'll intentionally give up, and that'll kill him. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like that he sees Nora die in battle, and he says that there's not really anything left for him now, and so he lets, say, Cinder kill him. If it's Cinder, it's probably not going to be Cinder, but you know what I mean? Like it's more like giving up than like stabbing himself on screen.
Yeah, something like that. That's more likely than, and then maybe he does.
But that's still suicide. That's just letting somebody else do it for you.
Well,
isn't it?
Yeah,
like that's assisted suicide.
Assisted. I mean, like they have to, you know.
Anyway, and so finally, like it'll end with Jon being burned on the stake by Cinder.
Or just burned. By Cinder.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean the stake part. I just meant.
But that's how Joan of Arc
went out.
Who Jon is.
Yeah.
I
know that you guys have like seen our like crazy mega shadow theories, but I do have crack in the title. They're all crack. They're literally all cracked.
This one isn't that cracked.
No, wasn't from him. That's why. I'm saying that, like, the ones were like, Jon will kill Cinder. Jon will kill Raven. Those were all the crack ones.
Jon will kill everyone.
Yeah, Jon will kill everybody that ever existed. Like
genocide. My God. Like, blood in the streets.
Salem is Jon's evil counterpart. Like, just all of this is just awful. But this one is actually good, and so I did want to cover it eventually, but I was also kind of like, you know, on this channel we try to do the theories that nobody knows, but now I feel like I've gotten, you know, be careful. When I said I wanted more Patreons, it's be careful what you wish for, because now, sometimes what Patreon suggests aren't always the best, but I hope that you guys enjoy the crack videos, and I don't mind doing the crack videos, because y'all see that we're actually doing some legit ones.
Back on topic. I dig this theory.
I do like it.
I feel like...
I really want to see Ren actually kill himself properly, though.
No, that's fucked up, Cal.
I know, but like... if we need one very dark point in the show, like the
No,
darkest point.
No, that's not totally okay with Ruby, I feel.
No?
No.
Ruby has done some, like...
I feel like with Pura, it's been, like, a little too perfect, because it was, like, a siege, and she got shot and by arrows the exact same way. I don't even know if fucking Cinder had ever even used arrows up until that point.
She has a bow and arrow.
Yeah,
That's
but
part
had
of her
she
weapon.
used it before?
I think so, with Amber.
Oh,
She
maybe,
got her in the back, I thought.
Okay, yeah, it might be that then. I don't know, man. Well, whatever happened... I just think that they followed it so perfectly with Pura. I don't know. I don't think they're going to follow it as perfectly. But you said it yourself, like, fighting Tyrion, getting poisoned.
I just, like,
Ren,
narratively...
like,
obviously, I don't want Ren to kill himself before y'all go crazy on me. I'm just saying, narratively, it would be interesting.
I
don't mean I want it to happen. The only problem I have with this theory, though, is that...
God, it's so fucking laggy.
The only thing is that, like... I don't know, like, because
I feel like...
Because Monty passed away and he used to voice Ren, I feel like they'd be a bit more sensitive about killing Ren off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's Monty's character.
Although I feel like he didn't even really speak. Like, his vote lines have beefed up a lot.
Well, now it's Neith, right?
Yeah, Neith.
And it's Neith?
Neith, yeah.
Oh. And so, like, I feel like that's the only thing where they'd get a bit careful with that, and I think that they should be careful, because it's something they should, like, be careful about.
And also
at
think
the
they
same
should be
time,
character
though,
with having fucking suicide in a show.
At the same time,
that
maybe, like, we
reason.
don't know what Monty set out for Team Juniper originally. Like, if Kruby, like, comes out and say, hey, listen, this is the way that Monty planned for Ren to go out. Whatever that way is. I'm not saying
also, I feel
what
like,
it should be.
I feel like because this is fairly widespread, like, a lot of people know about this theory. So, like, if they do, like, kill off, like, another person, like, if they do kill off Nora, or if
it'll
they do
basically
kill off
confirm
Ren,
it,
it'll
right?
confirm it, and I feel like they wouldn't want to do that. I feel like that would ruin the fun.
I guess.
So I feel like it would be interesting, like,
but,
from
like,
a
you
thematic
can't really
idea.
change things just because the fans solve them. You know what I mean? Like,
People
just because
have
people
done that
solved your
before.
tricks doesn't mean that you should.
No, people have done. You went to that Rick and Morty thing. They admitted to doing that.
I know, but you shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't. That's not fair. Like, with Adam really being human, like, a lot of people are really attached to that video now. I would never want them, like, Rooster Teeth to change that because somebody made a popular video.
Yeah, but that's just in our relatively small community. But, like, in the wider
imagine if it,
Ruby
like...
one.
Like, imagine if it went somewhere, you know what I mean? Or, for example, Arnold just started doing Ruby theories, right? Mm-hmm. And he has a lot more subscribers than me, let's be honest. Eruption Fang, like, he has about, like, 1K views per theory video sort of thing, right? But he hasn't done anything so outlandish, I would say. And so, like, just, they're much bigger YouTubers than I am, but if they did something, like, say this, and it caught on, I guess you could say, I hope that they wouldn't change it. I think that's unfair. You know, like, like, if, say, Arnold did the Adam video, like, and then they realize, oh shit, like, all of Arnold's fans, like, think that this is gonna happen now, and it is, we gotta change it, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's not fair. Like, we figured it out fair and square, you shits. So, there you go. That's my thoughts. I think I'm done now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to become a patron over on Patreon, and we'll basically, see you later. I thought I just heard a doorbell ring somewhere. Anyway, I hope that we will see you later. Bye-bye.